Dzień dobry, witam Państwa bardzo serdecznie na dzisiejszym wydarzeniu poświęconym rozwiązaniu TerraZone od dystrybucji SoftProm. Jest ze mną Marcin and Sasha. Sasha, say hello. Marcin.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. In Polish, super. Zanim przejdziemy do samej prezentacji i przedstawimy Państwu rozwiązanie TerraZone, chciałem zaznaczyć, a w ogóle tak naprawdę zapytać, czy nas dobrze widać, czy słychać, czy jakość dźwięku jest w porządku. Mają Państwo dostępny czat. Po prawej stronie prezentacji prosimy o krótką informację, czy możemy rozpoczynać i ta jakość dźwięku jest w porządku. Mamy informację, że wszystko jest OK, że jest w porządku. Dobrze. Dodam, że na tym właśnie czacie mogą Państwo zadawać pytania w międzyczasie dzisiejszej prezentacji. Postaramy się na koniec wydarzenia na nie odpowiedzieć, żeby tutaj nie rozbijać Saszy tej dzisiejszej prezentacji. W porządku. Zanim przejdziemy do samej prezentacji, jeszcze kilka słów krótkich o NetComplexie. Od ponad 16 lat zajmujemy się bezpieczeństwem IT i co Państwo doskonale pewnie wiecie, przede wszystkim edukujemy. Stąd właśnie webinaria, wydarzenia stacjonarne, różne warsztaty, technikalia. Od ponad 6 lat przygotowujemy dla Państwa te materiały zupełnie nieodpłatnie. Też od razu chciałem zaprosić na kolejne wydarzenia, które mamy w tym miesiącu. Już Państwu pokazuję, co będzie ich przedmiotem. Tak jak mówiłem dzisiaj właśnie TerraZone, 15 mamy już rozwiązanie od Lookouta, czyli Cloud Access Security Blocker. 17 mamy rozwiązanie dotyczące sygnalistów i tych wymogów unijnych odnośnie zgłaszania nieprawidłowości, a 29 platforma taka SIEM-owa od Secure Visio od firmy Trecom, których jesteśmy partnerem, też serdecznie zapraszam na to wydarzenie. Dodam, że dzisiejsze wydarzenie będzie archiwizowane, będzie oczywiście dodane do naszej zakładki VOD. Też zachęcam, żeby korzystać ponad 200 nagranych webinariów do Państwa dyspozycji zupełnie nieodpłatnie. Wystarczy przeklikać dany webinar, zobaczyć czego dotyczy, wpisać swoje dane mailowe, bo wtedy przychodzi link i mogą Państwo między 5 a 7 dni, w zależności od treści, korzystać dowoli z takiego materiału zupełnie nieodpłatnie. Dodam jeszcze, żeby się nie przeklikiwać przez wszystkie te materiały, w łatwy sposób zrobiliśmy wyszukaj po tagach, więc mogą Państwo w łatwy sposób, czy po technologii, czy po producencie znaleźć dany materiał, a staramy się, żeby w tych prezentacjach było i live demo, i pokazana i konsola, i zarządzanie różnych rozwiązań, także przeogromna baza wiedzy zupełnie za darmo dla Państwa, do Państwa dyspozycji. Zachęcam też do czytania naszego bloga odnośnie zagrożeń cyberbezpieczeństwa. Sporo informacji, to co się dzieje na bieżąco, odnośnie jakichś ataków hakerskich i różnych rozwiązań, różnych jakichś podatności w różnych rozwiązaniach. Także zachęcam, żeby też z tego korzystać. Na sam koniec jeszcze pokażę naszego YouTube'a. Też staramy się, tak jak mówiłem, edukować bardzo szeroko i w sposób darmowy udostępniać tą wiedzę, stąd mnóstwo samouczków, jak działać, jak ustawiać pewne parametry, czy w UTM-ach, czy zarządzać antywirusami. Krok po kroku polityki, nadawanie różnych ustawień i konfiguracja. Także zapraszam serdecznie, jest to wszystko zupełnie nieodpłatnie dla Państwa przygotowywane. W porządku. Zanim przejdziemy do samej prezentacji, tylko jeszcze dodam, że na koniec prezentacji będzie krótka ankieta elektroniczna i wielka prośba, żeby ją dla nas przeklikać. Już się więcej nie rozgaduję, oddaję Marcinowi głos, także ja znikam, a pojawi się dopiero później. Marcinie?
Dziękuję Ci, Łukaszu. Dzień dobry Państwu, rzeczywiście tutaj Marcin Wójcik. Ja reprezentuję dystrybutora rozwiązań cybersecurity, firmę SoftProm. I oczywiście chciałbym przywitać Państwa na webinarium dotyczącym rozwiązania firmy TerraZone, przeznaczonego do bezpiecznego przesyłania poczty i kontentu pocztowego w modelu Cloud Security as a Service. Chciałbym w pierwszej kolejności powitać naszego organizatora, podziękować za zorganizowanie tego webinara, naszego partnera handlowego firmę NetComplex oraz oczywiście producenta firmy TerraZone. Dwa słowa o agendzie. Spotkanie będzie trwało około 1 godziny. Głównym prelegentem będzie Sasha Lishinevski z TerraZone, który w języku angielskim rozpocznie od przedstawienia firmy TerraZone, a potem ona opowie o jej najnowszym produkcie Safe-T Box 365, produktu zbudowanego na podstawie technologii firmy Safe-T, która notabene obecnie jest częścią TerraZone. Finałem będzie pokaz demo rozwiązania TerraZone. Liczymy na wiele komentarzy i pytań. Mogą być w języku polskim i angielskim. Proszę oczywiście o zadawanie ich na czacie. Zadbamy o tłumaczenie. Slot Q&A będzie na końcu webinarium. Aby nie zajmować już czasu, przekazuję głos Saszy. Sasha, we can start. I would like to give you this scene, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the introduction and thank you for having me and also viewing this time and this presentation with us. So as presented, my name is Sasha. I am the head of delivery and services in TerraZone. We are Israeli-based company, security, and providing software as a service to our clients via private cloud. Now, as I mentioned a few seconds ago, most of us and also our founder is the founder of a company called Safe-T Data. What we have done on the past half a year is taking technologies and inventing new technologies and making them available via our private cloud to our customers. And we're not only providing this product on which we'll be talking today, which is called SD or Safety Box 365 Security Data Exchange, but we're also providing other products like remote access, secure access to a desktop and to other materials in the company, and also replacing an SMB protocol. But today we'll be focusing on SD, Secure Data Exchange, as we said a few seconds ago. Now, just to round up our activity, we're not only developing new technologies and making them accessible via as a SaaS via private cloud, we're also taking proven technologies that are currently usually used as an on-prem solution and moving them to a cloud. So it's also our expertise. In this case, we have taken a technology by Safe-T Data, a security cyber company also located in Israel, and we have moved the model of this proven product that is already used almost for 10 years and move it to a SaaS solution, so it will be available to more clients, easily deployed, easily used as a customer, as an administrator. So a little bit about our customers. This is, as I said, a proven solution that is working. We have clients in the banking industry, in the payment industry, fintech, insurance, finance, in the education, university, and healthcare services, government organizations which are using the police, for example, the energy government, and also industry like ECI, Israeli Electricity Company, and manufacturers like Tuber. They're using those solutions to give them the ability to communicate with their customers and also internally provide services with a secure way of moving files and also sharing information. Our product is generally awarded and acknowledged by the main distributors and partners in the industry. So we're not talking about a new technology that is not proven yet. We're talking about proven and working technology that is already established and can work for you and for your customers, of course. When we're talking about Safety Box 365, let's go down to the business and explain what we're talking about as a product. Now, we have a unique solution which combines three necessities to our modern world and working. We're talking about digital vaults or safe spaces, as we used to call them in this product, the way to upload files inside of organization or to share files with another organization or even with our customers or contractors via really easy to use and really easy to manage digital vaults. We're talking about secure email, which I show later in the demo, which we can send in 3 different security levels that's available to our customers, also to manage who will be sending which information how. And we're talking about email distribution or file distribution, a mass movement of a lot of emails or a lot of files from one place to another. This solution, by the way, can be used internally in the company and also externally through other players that are working with us. By the way, one of the unique ways that you're working with our solution is that you can use those three solutions as a standalone, each of them, or you can combine between them. For example, I will show a little bit later in the demo, I'm uploading a file to my digital vault, and in the same time, I'm also sending a secure link to a specific recipient so we can access this specific file and not other files that are already in my vault. Another advantage that we have to our product is we're talking about a private cloud. We're providing a private cloud in the client local zone. So we're talking about a cloud which is only available to this customer. Also, if you're working with any needs or to not move information outside of your country, we can stand in this standard, and you can also save the data and keep the data on your local database when we are just encrypting and moving the information to us and adding our layer of security when you are separating the files from the private key which is used to encrypt them. We are also know how to work with third-party solutions. For example, if we're talking about bleaching systems, you need to get information from the outside, from your workers, or even from external users that want to share and give you information, but you are looking for a secure way to do it because you don't want any file that is somebody sending you from outside of your organization to enter without being scanned. So we know to work with third-party solution. Our current solution is 40 Sandbox, which is scanning the files in a DMZ server separated from, of course, the asset that is given to the customer, and only after the file is approved to be clean, it will go into the system of the client. We can also integrate with third-party solutions that are checking emails before they are sent to the recipient. A DLP solution which will check the email and search for sensitive information, for example, credit card numbers or any sensitive information configured by the DLP to block an email, so the email will not even be sent if those sensitive information are inside. As I explained a few minutes ago, we have great integration with Active Directory if need be. You can manage the database of your users via applicative internal solution. You can manage it via your Active Directory using LDAP groups, or you can manage them both in one system. For example, we have few customers from the investment industry which are working with external agents. The company doesn't want to give those agents access as an Active Directory users, so they're managing those agents via the application users management, but still the workers of the company are registered in the Active Directory, and they're both managed in the same system. As I said, we can keep the information and of the client on his own server, maybe on his physical server in the company or other cloud solution, which is holding his files. And our solution can also integrate with existing email solution. For example, if you are using Outlook, we have an Outlook plugin dedicated to the service. Of course, our service can be also accessed via our web portal, which can be designed to the language of the customers, of course, as a brand, and they can use it via this solution. We're compatible with Exchange, Office 365, and more solutions, even mail relay solutions used by Linux, for example. We also have our own specific third-party solution. For example, we can take the content of a sensitive email, enter all the content and the edit files to a PDF encryption, send a secure email, and the recipient will receive one-time password, which he will have to enter before he has an access to the email. This is something that was developed by us, and we're not using, in this case, a third-party solution. And just as an example, as we can give more add-on without even purchasing or adding another solution. Another example, we can check the true type of the file. We can check the dignity or signature of an email and make sure that if somebody is trying to answer us with a secure email and is decided to take, let's say, a BAT file and change its name to PDF, we can see this difference and block those files. So as I said before, those solutions can work as a standalone signature. You can use it only for secure mail, for example, but you can also use digital and vaults and secure mail as one. We have also configuration with file sharing via API and automation. For example, if you are talking about a lot of emails that need to be sent to customers, for example, we have an insurance company that need to send to their clients once a quarter a report about the status of their policy. Now, of course, nobody will do it on hand, and we're working with an automation system, but we want to make sure that those sensitive information will reach the client, only the client himself. So we're allowing them and enabling them to send a massive amount of emails. Each recipient will receive his own secure link private to him, and each recipient will receive a one-time password only for him. By the way, you can also limit the amount of time that this secure link will be available by the company, and you can also limit the number of times that this file can be downloaded by the end user. So when we're talking about solution in this field, we're not the only player, we know it. But we have few advantages that are unique to us. First of all, the private cloud, which we're providing, and many other places are not providing private cloud, but a public cloud. For example, if we're talking about SharePoint, this is a Microsoft-grade solution, but we're talking about a cloud which is not private to the client. We also have done our configuration and our automation with third-party solution. We can support the upload of massive files. So even if the security is not something that is really important currently to you, but you're looking for a solution to upload big files to the net and share them, for example, our system can handle without a problem 20 gigas and 60 gigas uploading for the network, and then share them instead of each time uploading the same each file and share them. Our system can provide this solution. A little bit about our pricing model, because we see ourselves as a unique player in this field. So the usual way to consume products like this is actually to buy subscription, monthly or yearly. In our case, we are providing our monthly subscription. Select the kind of service that you want to use. For example, clients who are interested only in digital walls and security will probably select the business basic model. But if we're talking about client who needs to send a lot of email with automation, he will probably look on the business standard with the email automation. The unique part of our pricing is actually user-based consumption. We're not allowing our clients to buy upfront a big amount of users, or to try to understand which amount of users we need to buy in upfront, not in the beginning of the month and not a year before he's using the service. We're actually charging only on active users. So you can make this service available to all of your organization, and you will be charged each month only for the active users, the one who are sending secure emails, the one who are sharing and uploading files to the solution. We can give that advantage to our clients to not pay too much, to be really elastic. For example, if we're talking about the holiday season, in which many of our customers and many of our employees are not working, but if we're buying those licenses upfront, we need to pay for this month without we're using this product. So our product is allowing the customers to use this product and pay only for what they are using this month. We see it as a great advantage to us as a player and to our clients, which can use this product each month with their actual usage and not to pay more when what they're consuming. A little bit about the private cloud and the structure. We are talking about self-registration, selecting your own service. By the way, you can change the plan from standard to basic. From basic to standard or alternative at the beginning of the month. Once you will be registered, you'll be selecting your product. A few hours after, you will have your server up and running, available to you. You can start using it. There are guides for the administrators. There are guides for the end users to make the product as easy as it can be. for the customers to consume.